talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking. Not unless y'all giving me likes and 2,000 or more subscribers every week until we hit 100K. You hear me? Okay then. Well, listen. I'm back. All right. We have to talk about, of course, we're not getting into the reunion. If you're over there on Patreon, we already got into it, so be sure to check it out. But I just want to come and get into a little clip real quick. And it looks like this one is about the friendship of Porsha and Shamea. I think it's time that I go ahead and acknowledge the fact that if I haven't already, how bad Shamea flopped this season. I was definitely one of the people that were supporting and advocating for her, expecting her to do phenomenal. And Miss Girl got it. You know what I'm saying? It's giving wealth. It's giving the things that we want to see. I'm assuming she's going to likely be unproblematic. And I was really giving Shamea her things. And as the season progressed, the things started to just chip away more and more. And it's crazy because I'm just disappointed. That's the first thing. The second thing is all y'all some fucking liars. Every woman sitting on this couch, some fucking liars. And the crazy thing is that y'all try to keep upholding Drew being the liar of the cast the entire season, but Drew been clocking the hell out of y'all, all right? And providing receipts on you hoes too, okay? So therefore, y'all ain't really been coming through with the lies that y'all said that she's actually told. Like, the receipts have not been receding similar to Angela's receipts. And I don't care what nobody's talking about. Angela's receipts fell flat. They did. Okay, I understand if the people hate Phaedra so much for what she's done a few years ago and leading up to, all right, that you guys are not willing to see it or accept it. But for me, that's what it is, and that's my personal. Okay, it just didn't look good, girl. Okay, so that's that. But I want us to go ahead and pretty much check out this piece with Shamea and with Porsha to see what's going on over here with this friendship. Okay.
All right. What is the current status of your friendship today?
Actually, give me 1 second. Okay, let's get into it.
All right. What is the current status of your friendship today?
So ain't nobody gonna talk? Girl.
There isn't.
Yeah.
There isn't any communication. I could have gotten over whatever happened during the season, but it was the live recent smear campaign that I didn't like. And the lies that were told in these recent interviews. You went on Candi's show and said that I did not congratulate you. She finally had to say, well, did she call you? And you said, well, she called. Then you went on to the Breakfast Club and said that you only had one wedding.
I did only have one wedding.
Which that is also a lie.
Okay.
And when Britt came and told me all of this, I didn't go ballistic just because some of it could have been true. I said, you know what? The grace that I wish I was extended, I'm extending it. Whatever reason she feels comfortable enough to talk about me, it is what it is. But I do have to clear some of my name because when you came on the show and your plan to sabotage me and use the fans...
Her plan to sabotage you is crazy. Her plan to sabotage is crazy. I don't think that was Shamea's goal, which was to sabotage Porsha as she came on the show. Because I feel like for me, watching the season, Shamea still was looking crazy as she has in previous seasons where she's been upholding her friendship with Porsha and continuing to try to do that. Even though she did share some things with some of the ladies in the group, expecting it to not get out. But at the same time, I don't think that she was trying to sabotage you. She was definitely trying to save face or whatever when it comes to the friendship. But
I'm sorry, let me finish.
That's wild.
It was a scheme and a plan.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
To use what the fans knew about me over the years. Of course the fans knew that I didn't come to your wedding, right?
Right.
Because
so why
they
would that
remember,
be tea?
hold on, they remember me coming to your bridal shower and you sitting in front of Kandi and Carmen and laughing about my medical reason why I didn't come.
You told me you couldn't come because you had a medical condition. It's not the flight. Bottom line is you're not coming.
Well, she can't sit on a plane that long with her legs down. They used to being up all the time. I can't with you.
And that is true. Two things can be true, Shamea.
All right, see?
Porsha, the medical, the one where she couldn't sit in the back
I
of the
don't
plane?
need you to laugh about that. I have actually turned around planes. I've turned around planes having that,
on the back of the
diagnosis.
But then at the same time, Kelly, ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody else really chime in. They was letting them hash it out, and then here you go.
That's all I'm asking. I think it was funny.
Actually, I learned this season that the reason you didn't come is because we were beefing, and I still don't understand what we're beefing about.
I did not go to Shamea's wedding in Kenya because prior to her actual wedding, we were not speaking. I've apologized to these.
1 second, you did not tell me that. I didn't know that we had an issue.
Ooh, I'm glad Shamea remembered that. She don't seem to remember a lot of stuff, so I'm glad she remembered that.
Let me stay on my point because I need to get to where I'm going because this is very important
I would love to address
and very
all that.
detrimental to our future, right? So, like I said, you knew the fans knew I didn't come. So they had already been saying, oh, she's not a good friend. She didn't come to the wedding. That was how many years ago? And we have shared a beautiful friendship.
We have.
A beautiful friendship. Like, I love you, Shamea. I really do. So for me to now see that you decided to form an alliance with the two girls,
Girl, I tried to include you in the alliance.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
That is not true.
Wait. To talk about, I'm
going to be heard today. I'm going to be heard today. And if you don't want me to be heard, then you don't even care about what this is.
I think you've already said that this ain't.
I'm not finished. We are going to be. I'm going to be heard because I came here for the truth today. In every situation, I have owned things. I have took accountability, and this I want to clear up, Shamea. Because I want to know why you did some of the things you did. And you can say you didn't do it or not, right? But I absolutely was not a part of any alliance. Why would I have an alliance with Kelly, who is coming at me? Why would I have an alliance with Britt when Britt also didn't know me like that? I was never invited to the dinner, and I wasn't a part of Pinky Swears. I was not a part of any of these things to make me look bad as a friend.
I think that two things are likely true, right? I think that one... Well, first of all, let's call out the fact that originally Shamea tried to say it wasn't no alliance, right? But then as she continued to talk, she said that it was, and she tried to say that the alliance consisted of all four of them or whatever the case was. So the fact that y'all even need an alliance and you bitches is new to the show is weird. That's number one to me. Okay? Alliances really should be held for game shows, okay? Needing an alliance as three newbies. What was the alliance? To make sure y'all secured y'all spots and made it to the end or something? Very weird. But also I feel like there may have been some conversations had between the three of them earlier on. And then as things progressed, they likely tried to bring Porsha in on that alliance. But what I'm confused about really is, why will Porsha even need an alliance with y'all when, again, her position is solidified? Y'all's is not. Porsha was the first person that they announced was returning back to the show. So again, I asked, what would Porsha need to make an alliance about when it comes to y'all three? What are we aligning for? So are we aligning together to come against somebody? Like, what is the alliance for? And for you to hop your ass on this show trying to start an alliance is like, it's just weird. For what? The only logical thing that I could think of is that you guys are trying to make it to the end. Like, I mean, but you're going to make it to the end anyway. Again, this is not a game show. Like, what's going on with people? You're going to make it to the end anyway. Unlike Miss Edie, who decided to not show up to no damn reunion. I'm the confusion child.
No, see, that's the thing. That's what I don't want to keep speaking over. First of all, we were so early in the season when that happened. I was telling them constantly, y'all, we got to hang out with Porsha. She's so much fun.
And I never got the call.
And I kept texting you and saying, hey.
I said, Shamea,
I didn't hang out with them outside of filming.
She said, why are we not talking?
No, but we did. The times that you were with us.
An alliance is specific.
I never said alliance. I said I want us to band together as the new girls and you the young.
You never said that to me, Shamea.
Hold on.
You're going to get this right here.
Shamea, you told me you'd be willing to put in the effort if Porsha makes the first move. I saw she did a birthday post for you.
Yeah, that was really sweet. I text her back.
And she continued her smear campaign right after that.
I did not.
But see, Porsha, also, I feel like this, you shouldn't have never came out and said, first of all, whatever happened between y'all mamas is between y'all mamas because they was friends first, right? So I do feel like Miss Diane was wrong to sit up there and say, be mindful of the dog that carried the bomb, this, that, and the other, because you felt like we were Shamea's mama. Then now you want to try and make Shamea the problem. Like, that's y'all grown-ass folks' problems, right? But also I feel like, one, there was some conversation that happened with you and your mom that I don't think you should have went back and told Shamea, because that was a conversation between you and your mom. But also, y'all just crazy. I just feel like you also should not have been making posts talking about how her mom did something so egregious or whatever to your mom, which therefore led to Shamea like reacting. Like, for me, it's just that y'all both are full of shit. Y'all both are liars. And neither one of you guys are innocent in this friendship. Okay. It's going to take a lot more meetups because neither one of them are going to let each other talk. All right. Obviously, we be coming to the reunion expecting a resolution, but it don't really happen like that, especially the way y'all be editing and be cutting people off and ready to move on to the next thing, Mr. Andy. You know, so, I mean, y'all are going to have some more conversations because obviously so much has happened. But y'all also are going to have to let each other talk and get their words out. Okay. Do I think that Shamea sabotaged Porsha? Hell no. Porsha, your damn storyline was sabotaged when your ass came back. Marrying the man that you married that turned around and scammed you, and then also getting a divorce from his ass as you're returning back to this show, therefore relieving yourself of a damn storyline for real, for real. So you were already sabotaged. I don't think that Shamea sabotaged you.
Why are you fighting with me?
Why are you fighting with me?
Because you're lying. Because you're lying.
And you don't think you've been lying too? And you're wrong
what?
too.
What have I lied about?
You posted about my mom saying she did something egregious to your mom.
She absolutely
did.
did.
First of all, why are you even bringing up my mom?
What did she do?
I've never.
What happened?
And that's what I would like to know. What happened? Are y'all going to discuss that and talk about that on the show to let the people know, clue us in on what exactly happened between the mothers, Tiny? Let the people know. But this here is a mess. When Shamea sat up there and told Porsha talking about some and you don't think that you've been lying too? Well, thank you so much for admitting to us that Shamea, you be out here damn lying. Girl, this cast lies left and right. Left and right, all across the board. Everybody just be sitting up here damn lying, and y'all literally spent the entire season trying to put this shit off on Drew, like Drew is the liar. Whole time she been clocking you just left and right. Baby, I love how Drew sat up there at the reunion and told what she said. What Drew told Shamea, oh, you gonna sit up here. You just gonna sit up here. What she said, you just be lying. You just gonna sit up here and be lying today. I said, clock her, get her, okay? Because that's exactly what she gonna be doing today. Just sitting up there lying left and right. Girl, I can't take it. Good luck to Porsha and them. I don't think their friendship has gotten back to where it is supposed to be. I don't know if it's ever going to go back. I think that Porsha is coming off as a person that is open to having that friendship back, right? However, I think that she wants to have the conversations without being cut off. I think that's what Shamea wants too, but I don't know. I don't know. Because Porsha finally trying to have a conversation. Because when Shamea pulled her over there at the restaurant to talk, Porsha was like yawning, acting like she tired, getting emotional, whatever the case was. But maybe Porsha does that when she knows she likely in the wrong. Now Porsha feel like she's in the right and I got something to come up against you with. So now I'm ready to talk. And I have to get out what it is that I'm going to say. I have to get out I will be heard today. Well, there's that. And we'll see how it's going to continue to flow on the next episode. But I just came to give y'all my 2 little pieces of sense regarding that. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Of course, I'm Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jami. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I could face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel the pool, we gon' make them swim.